Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is
Good
Uchechi and
evening.
Daniel Akinyemi. Yeah, so we are live today on our special Thanksgiving session. Yeah, I'll call it Thanksgiving session. And that is having multiple sources of income as an empowered parent. We know that it is a beautiful thing to make money so we can become amazing, or we can create amazing opportunities for our children. So I want to see those who are joining us live now. How many people are live now? Yeah, I see one person has joined us live. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, in the comment section, let us know where you're watching us from and how was your Sunday. Did you go to church? I'm sure you did if you are in Lagos, because it's open for we to go to church now. Anyways, not children and you know kids that are below a certain age, but I'm sure more people have been going to church in different parts of the country. So it's an amazing opportunity. And I said I was going to be doing this because being an empowered parent, you need money in your pocket, you need, access to various memories, various opportunities that you can create fun with your family. So even when you have that knowledge to help your children, you still need that money to support you, right? So we have an amazing personality in our midst to this evening. He's Mr. Daniel Akinyemi, my husband of 6 years. Yes, 6 years. We are married and we have two amazing daughters. He's a tort engineer. He is also the co-founder at ESP Homes. He's also an empowered parent. Yes, a very active member of this community. And he is our guest speaker for today. He is going to be sharing with us how parents can diversify and, be empowered financially to create the family of their dreams. So, Mr. Daniel Akinyemi, I'm going to be giving you the stage right now. So, it's up to you. Show us how we can do what we should do with what we have. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you everyone that is joining us today. Today I'll be talking about creating multiple sources of income, as an empowered parent, because to train an awesome child required and demand for a lot of financial resources, time resources, and energy, resource. So, but today I'll be talking to us about multiple sources of income, and then I'll be explaining to us at least two sources of income that we can add to our existing, source or sources of income. Because I usually tell people that your expenses are many, and the same way your sources of income too should be many. And today I'll be talking about the opportunity in the real estate, sector of the economy, because really, this century, 21st century, and the digital economy have actually disrupted a lot of industry, and of course, real estate is not excluded, in the disruption of various sector. So the genius way to dive into real estate business opportunity, you can dive in as a property consultant or real estate agent or land investment specialist, or you can also dive in as an investor. And I'm going to quickly what I mean by that. Now, if you are coming in as an investor, that simply means that you choose to buy property in a fast growing area at a strategic location, because success in real estate is actually about location. I remember in our own environment where I live, there is a particular place that the landed property there was selling for like 2-3 million naira. And then a particular organization in that area, Jehovah Witness, they decided to construct the road from Lekki Epe Expressway to their own Kingdom Hall. So, and when they did that, immediately they tarred that road. The value of the landed property in the area moved from 3 million to 8 million, 10 million naira per plot. And that is, imagine if you have financial resource to have bought such land, maybe you bought it when it was selling for 2-3 million, and after they tar the road, the value goes to 8-10 million naira. So that means you are making minimum of 5 million naira profit on that kind of a deal. So when you have that kind of money and you invest it into property that are located at a strategic location. And what do we mean by strategic location? That means fast growing area, places where changes are taking place very fast. And as those changes and those developments take place in those areas, in those locations, the value of the property in that area also quickly go up, and they keep going up. That is coming into a real estate as an investor. So you buy property, you buy to keep, you could buy to build, you can also buy to resell. And then now, if you say that, oh, I don't have 2-3 million naira to invest, of course, that's just a case study. That's just illustration. Okay, that's just for the purpose of illustration. All right, you could buy property that are even cheaper than 2-3 million naira. But when you are coming in as a real estate consultant or real estate agent or land investment specialist, that simply means that you could join real estate company like our own. We have landed property that we are selling, and we also have houses for sale. We have houses for sale at Umaya, at Enugu, and at Owerri, even at Nasarawa. Okay, so when you come in and you sell such property, when you make sales, we give you certain percentage as your commission. And coming in at that level, of course, we charge certain amount of money as registration fee for people that want to join our business, but it's way minimal compared to, it's actually 38,400 naira that we charge for people that want to partner with our company. And with that, you've already started your business. That's what it means. You're already a real estate consultant, and we are going to give you the list of our products that are available for sale. And then we explain to you, we give you further training on digital marketing, on how you can be selling those products from your mobile phone, working from the comfort of your home, working from the comfort of your room. You can be doing the business even from your bedroom. All right, but I'm going to quickly discuss with you how you can also buy one of our houses that is actually available for sale. It's actually Trademont Estate at Umaya. Trademont Estate at Umaya. We have 2-bedroom bungalow for sale within the estate. Now, the actual price of this bungalow is 12 million naira. It's 12 million naira, but currently we are running promo on that estate. Why? Because
Hello, Daniel. So I think the network has cut Mr. Daniel off. Just hold on, and we're sure he'll join us soon.
of just 1.5 million naira, into the house. We give you key to your own brand new house. And what happened to the 6 million naira? You will be able to spread the payment of that 6 million naira for up to 25 years, provided you are less than 35 years old. You will spread the payment. And let's assume that you are 35 years old and you are spreading the payment of that house for 25 years. All you will be paying on monthly basis is just 20,000 naira and 240,000 naira per annum. Now, this is the genius behind this kind of real estate investment. When you pay that charges of 1.5 million naira, you are already the owner of the house. We give you the key to the house. Now, if you are the type that doesn't want to live within the estate, now please note the estate we are talking about is an established estate, built up estate, tarred road, street lights, drainage system, water supply, security, and all of that. So it's a well-built estate. So you can rent the house out, okay? If you don't want to live there, you can rent the house out, and then the money you are generating in form of rental income, you can be using that money to pay your mortgage. And at the end of 25 years, the house is outrightly and completely yours. That simply means that you own that house with just a deposit for charges with just 1.5 million naira. And trust me, house rent increase all over the world, and Nigeria and Umaya is not an exemption. The house you rent out for 300,000 this year, in the next 5 years, you will not be renting the same house at the same rate. Okay, so that is one way to also dive into this real estate opportunity and begin to generate residual income for yourself. And you also have the opportunity to join this our real estate business by introducing this opportunity to both family and friends and the people in your social network. All right, so I think I've given you about 3 ways to make money through real estate right now. One, if you have money to invest. Okay, you want to say something?
Yes, I just wanted a situation where our listeners are following and they are getting the simplified message of what you're saying. So you just mentioned 3 ways that we can begin to make extra income through real estate. And there
Yes.
was one that you mentioned that really stood out for me, which is the fact that anybody anywhere can become an instant landlord or a landlady with just
Yes.
6 million naira in an estate, already finished house, a 2-bedroom bungalow, right?
Yes.
And you said they have to make what, an initial deposit of 1.5 million naira. So after making
Yes.
that initial deposit of 1.5 million, they can spread the 6 million within 25 years, provided that they
Exactly.
are between or they are below 35 years of age. And then for
Yes.
those who are like 40 years of age, we just have to spread within 20 years, right?
Exactly.
Now,
Exactly.
for those who are not, going to get this property, that would want to refer someone that can afford it, what is their commission? Can you just be specific about their commission so that people know what they stand to get?
Yes, we give them 5% commission on sales.
Okay. So they get 5% commission on
Yes.
referral, right? So once
Yes.
they
Yes.
refer and the person makes sales or buys, they get
Yes.
instant 10%,
5%. 5%.
5%,
Yes.
5% on the 6
Yes.
million or on the 1.5.
Of the 6 million.
Okay, so they get 5% on the 6 million naira. Guys, this is How much in naira now? Please do the
That's
math.
300,000 naira.
300,000 naira for just referring someone to buy a property of 6 million naira. So if whoever it is they have referred, decides to do the instrumental payments, do they get monthly commission on that?
No, they don't get the commission on that. The commission is on the sales of the house. Once the person make payments for the charges, all right, which is
Okay.
1.5 million naira. Now, what
Okay.
that 1.5 million naira actually cover is the developmental fee, the administrative fee, and then the loan, the interest on the loan that is being given. Because the 6 million naira that they are spreading for up to 25 years is actually on a mortgage facility. All right.
Okay.
So once their clients make the deposit, which is for the charges, 1.5 million naira, will pay the person that refer the client 5% of the 6 million naira. So when that client is paying 20,000 naira on monthly basis as a payment for the mortgage, all right,
Yeah.
the agent or the property consultant that brought the client does not get any commission on that. He has gotten his own commission one-off. So if the consultant wants additional money, let him go and bring more buyers. So if you bring 10 buyers in a month, you are earning 300,000 times 10. That's 3 million naira for you.
That's 3
So the
million
more money you
naira.
want to make, the more sales you make.
Wow. Powerful. So you can make that money by referring someone to get that property. Thank you so much. That's
Exactly.
been clear. You can continue, sir.
Okay, so I want to quickly summarize the 3 ways that I mentioned on how to make money in real estate industry. I mentioned you can invest strategically in fast growing area. Then secondly, you can be a property consultant, real estate agent, or land investment specialist. And then when you do that, you earn 5% commission on sales of our houses that are located at Umaya, Enugu, Owerri, Nasarawa, and the rest. And of course, we are also still working on more locations. Okay, then the third way to make money is by actually buying the house, and you put the house on rental fee for people to be paying you rent year in, year out. Those are the 3 ways
Wow.
to make money in real estate. And you can do this from the comfort of your room. In fact, especially the Nigerians in diaspora, this business model is perfect for them because you don't even need to quit your existing job. You can be doing it while you are doing your normal 9 to 5 job. If you are an employee, and if you are a business owner, you have a business that you are doing, you can add this to what you are doing already. Okay, those are the 3 ways to make money in real estate business. Then the second source of income I want to share with our audience today is the e-commerce business combined with new retail business model. All right, for me, I've been doing this business for the past 2 months, and I know people that have been doing it for the past 1 year, and what they are making from the business right now is amazing. It's amazing. But even me that I joined just less than 60 days ago, I joined the business June 29. I'm currently making more than 100,000 naira per month from this business. It's so amazing. Now, what is the business all about? E-commerce. What do we mean by e-commerce? Commerce is trade and aids to trade. Commerce is trade and aids to trade. Now, when we now say e-commerce, it simply means electronic commerce, internet business. It means internet trade and aids to trade. It means online trade and aids to trade. It means digital trade and aids to trade. Now, what do we mean by the new retail business model? New retail business model is the kind of business model that allow the manufacturer to eliminate the middlemen. So who are the middlemen? The middlemen are the wholesaler and retailer. So the manufacturer now, they want to be dealing directly with the consumer. Okay, and there is a way they could do that, and that model of business is what we call new retail business model. Now, Jack Ma, the Chinese billionaire, this is what he said. He said in the next 10 years, 85% of the businesses in the world will be e-commerce. In the next 20 years, you will not see e-commerce business again. What you will see is e-commerce with new retail business model. Now, if you are a forward thinker, you need to learn how to position yourself, and not just learn how to position yourself, but actually position yourself, because it's one thing to learn, it's another thing to implement what you have learned. It's another thing entirely to execute what you have learned. So what am I saying? Now, this e-commerce business combined with new retail business model will allow you to earn 5% of your startup capital every 10 to 12 days. And that is exciting. That is exciting. You will earn 5%. You will earn 5% of your startup capital every 10 to 12 days. And I'll quickly give you an example so that you understand what that means. What that simply means is that if you start the business, if you join the business with just $280, which is equivalent of 106,400 naira, because the company pegged the exchange rate at 380 naira per dollar. The reason is because the entire business model is automated. So it can't work with fluctuating currency. So that's why the company has to peg the exchange rate at 380 naira. So when you join with just 106,400 naira, you will be earning about 5,300 and something naira. Let's just say approximately 5,300 naira every 10 to 12 days. And what that means is that between 30 to 36 days, you would have earned more than 15,000 naira. So the more you invest, or the more you inject into your startup capital for the business, the more income you generate. Whatever amount of money you start up the business with will determine the value of your 5%. The 5% of 1 million is not the same thing as the 5% of 100,000. Do you understand? That's how that business model works. And the exciting thing is that you don't even need to sell. The company sell the product for you online, because the company is into e-commerce, and that means they have their own products that they are selling, which is health-based products, beauty-based products, and fashion-based products.
Wow.
All right.
Powerful, awesome. So the next stream of income you just introduced to us right now is Chimol, right? That's the
Yes,
name.
Chimol business. Yes,
Chimol. So
Chimol.
people can actually read up on it to understand. And I think it's an Asian-based business where you get to receive monthly and 10 days income, right?
Yes,
After 10
share
days,
of
you get
profit. It's a share of profit.
share of profit. After
Yes,
10
the
days.
company share profit
Yeah.
with you every 10 to 12 days.
Yes, and the startup is
6,400.
106,400. Guys, this is my goal for this month coming, this month of September coming. 106,400. 106,400. This is a splendid opportunity. I'm keen into it this month, and honestly, my husband Daniel Akinyemi has been cashing out long time, and I'm not taking this opportunity for granted, and I'm sure it's one that a lot of people need to key into it right now. They get this 10 after 10 days, pay in, they get a 10 days pay, and you can actually cash out immediately. Yeah, please go on.
Yes, yes. So okay, so I think this business idea is actually for everyone, because when you start this extra income, business for yourself, it could help you to pay some bills. But that is just the starting point, and you could grow the income beyond the 5% of your startup capital. And I would like to let our listener know that the Chimo business, the business actually started from China, and then now it was bought by by Malaysian company, and then they also have branches of the company in Hong Kong, and the company will also be going on PLC by 2021. So please note, it is not an investment company. It's not an investment company. It's an e-commerce business combined with new retail business model. All right. And the best time to dive into the business is actually now. Is actually now. There are a lot of benefits attached to the Chimo business, but because of our time constraints, I won't be able to expatiate on that, this evening today, because I'm mindful of time. But the basic idea of these additional sources of income that we've come to discuss with you guys today is that you will earn 5% of your startup capital every 10 to 12 days. And the question that some people have asked me is that how long are they going to be earning this 5%? And I explained to them that as long as you leave your trading capital, the money that the company is using to buy goods, and put in your online shop and then sell, as long as you leave that money in your online account that you will have access to when you join the business, all right, you will keep earning the 5%. So imagine you start this business with just $280, which is 106,400, and in 10 months you've already earned 150,000 naira, because approximately you'll be earning 15,000 naira on monthly basis, and in 10 months you would have earned 150K, and your trading capital is still there. All right, and you are still earning. So it's a very fantastic opportunity for everyone to dive in. So, and the startup capital is just $280, which is equivalent of 106,400 naira only. And you can also make the most of the real estate business that we discussed, and with this one. And then when you sign up for the business, there are other, training that we are going to introduce to you that will give you, the required skills on how to do the business and scale up the business, such that you could be earning 6-figure on monthly basis, working with your smartphone from your bedroom. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, because we don't want to spend too much time on this. I believe that we have given our audience a whole lot that they should, watch, digest, and I'm sure they will get back to you for further clarifications. For those who are currently watching us live, thank you so much for joining this live broadcast. Do you have any questions that you want us to, answer? You could just put that in the comment section. And for those who are going to be watching the replay, I also want you to know that you can ask your questions, whatever it is that you want more clarifications on. I'm sure you can reach Mr. Daniel on WhatsApp 0803 5136 304. You can also follow him on Instagram at Daniel Akinyemi, and you will get further information about these multiple sources of income. This has been an exciting session, and I know that it is really empowering, that a lot of parents are going to, take out time to listen to this trainings, listen to this message. I would call it a gospel, and make the most out of it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Iwoma Onyabo. Thank you so much for joining us live today, and for the number of people that have watched us but we didn't see your comments. Thank you so much for joining us. For those who are going to be seeing the replay, thank you so much for joining us. Any questions, please just contact Mr. Daniel. You can also contact me, send me a private message, and I'll respond to you. But one thing I want you to know is that nothing works until you make it work. You might have gotten something today and you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to take action. If you're not taking action today, you might as well never take action, and the story remains the same. So you are one step away from the life that you desire to have. Take that action now, and your children will be glad that you did. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you once again, Mr. Daniel, my amazing husband, for coming through on our
Welcome.
program, and I wish you the best. And yes, I'm getting into Chimo in this new month of September, and it's going to be a whole lot of alerts pumping in 10 to 12 days. Imagine getting money every 10 to 12 days in a month. And you know we have like 30 days in a month. So that's like getting alerts 3 times in a month. That is splendid. My husband has been receiving that alert, and I'm going to key into it this month because I really wanted it to I really wanted him to get into that business, and then I see how real it is before I venture into it. And yes, of a truth, he has cashed out, and I have seen the evidence. And that is why I said, please come on this platform and share this wonderful information with my people. I don't want us to be the only ones that know it. And you know, we are going to be sharing a lot of testimonials as time goes on, so that you can see for yourself. A lot of people have really keyed into it, and they are making the most out of it. Empower parents, please, this is our opportunity, and let us make it count. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.